What is going on, everybody? The wife is out. I did not go out with her because I was tired and I was napping. But I am up now, so I figured I'd come on here a few minutes, catch up with you guys, see what is going on, do a little Saturday night Q&A. What is up, Mr. Third Wing? What is up, Clap Douglas on YouTube? I hope everybody had a good day today. Hope everybody's having a good weekend, a positive weekend. I'm getting myself prepared because my wife went in for her second shot this morning at about 10 o'clock. And it's supposed to kick in about 12 hours and supposedly make her ill. So I'm a little worried about that. I want to make sure she's taken care of, and I want to make sure she's all right. What is up, Foxo? How are you? What is up? Billy Young, what's up? Reverend Smiley is on Twitch. I am live right now, guys, on both Twitch and also YouTube. What's up, Lacey? What is up? Okay, just checking everything out, making sure everything is running smoothly. Jay Bracken, what's going up? D Huff, what is going up? Yes, D Huff, spring training baseball is tomorrow. And bro, I was very happy. I set a goal myself this year. I wanted to do 3 fantasy baseball leagues, the brand, all brand fantasy baseball leagues. I've been doing 2 over the last couple of years. I wanted to go that extra step this year. I wanted to do 3. I didn't know if I was going to be able to fill 3 leagues. I wanted to do 3 leagues of 10. And actually, we had so many people that I had to go over that. I had to turn the last league into 12 players. So 32 people signed up to play fantasy baseball this year. I'm going to be in all 3 leagues competing with you. I am very, very excited about that. We have drafts starting in about 2 weeks. So I want to thank you guys, man, for being a part of that and signing up. Like I said, man, I didn't know if I was going to be able to hit the 30. And we wound up getting 32. So thank you guys. What is up, Jay Bracken? Bang. What is up, Troy, with 100 bits? And Potts just subscribed for the 28th month. What is up, Potts? Bang. Biscuit, Mr. Biscuit, just subscribed for 23 months. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Cousin Craig from across the street is in Dayton, Ohio at Walmart shopping while watching this live. What is going on, Scott Stein, and what is going on, Jordan? Yes, Laura is in a league this year with me, so I will be pairing up against Laura. I will be pairing up against the 1 o'clock waiver wire lunatic. He's back. So I know there's going to be a lot of promos cut on him throughout the year. What is up, Gavin from Scotland? Jay Bracken says, before I forget, I was listening to an old episode of CMT, and on shout out, she said, someone sent you the first record by Blink 182. Did you actually like it? They are one of my favorites. Yes, Jay Bracken, I did like it. Man, Jay, there are very few albums that I put on and I really don't like. I mean, very, 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 very few. But yes, I did enjoy the album. Jordan Barbie is a musician because he can play the drums. What is up, original bro? Guys, this is an opportunity. We could do a little Q&A here. Anything you want to ask me. There might be a lot of other people out here getting ready for fantasy baseball drafts. You want to ask me any questions about that. You want to ask me any dreaded wrestling questions, that is okay. I will answer those as well. Anything about the brand. I hope you guys saw my 2 free Better Call Khan videos that I did yesterday. They are free and up on YouTube. I hope you guys check them out. When you guys go to YouTube, just subscribe to the channel. It is free. It will cost you nothing. Scott Horton, Vince, when you booked for WWF and WCW, what was one thing you tried to do every week? One thing I tried to do every week, Scott, is never repeat stuff that we've already seen. I hated repeating angles and story that we've seen a million times before. So that was one thing I always tried not to do. Roger Dowie wants to know my best memory from Detroit. Roger, I swear it's the weather, man. Every time we went to Detroit, it was gray, it was overcast, it was raining. I never quite understood that, bro. Scott says projected Harper, 221 stats, 280, 32 home runs, 112 ribbies. Scott, that may be a little high, but I don't think that is out of range. I think a lot of times we forget how young Bryce Harper really is. So yeah, I don't think that's out of range. Broken Sting events, just listening to your take on Sting's bump last night. Great listen to. When's the last time you talked to Victoria? Man, that was probably it, Third Wing. An interview from 6 years ago. I love Victoria. I love her. That might have been the last time. What do you think that independent wrestling commentators and videographers can get more exposure and advance to the next level? Articulator, listen, I can't with a clear conscience promote anybody going to a higher level in wrestling. I don't think it's a good career move. I don't think it's a good atmosphere. I don't think it's a good environment. So with a clear conscience, bro, I can't really promote it. Would you have pushed back if the Twitter mob cancel culture existed when you wrote for WWF, WCW? Absolutely not, clap. Yes, I do know that Draft Punk broke up. Then Man and Ada, those guys over on Wrestle Fetish were awesome, man. Great interview. Yeah, they were a lot of fun, bro. Those guys were a lot of fun. I had some fun. D. Huffman, I watched the first Shocking Saturday Night, was wondering why they used a small ring for WWF stands. Was it just the lack of space in Union Station? Probably, D. Huffman, but I am not 100% sure. Real Heel just subscribed for the 10th month. Thank you, Mr. Heel. Good evening. Vince, sorry for not showing up for CMT. My mom came by and wanted to go to talk, so we got stuck. That is cool, Lacey. That is okay. I understand. In your tweet this morning, were you talking about Conan? You know, guys, some things you just got to figure out. But you could figure it out, bro. Thoughts on Peter Gabriel? I think Peter Gabriel is a great artist. What are you, Mount Rushmore of NHL, NFL, and NBL, Major League Baseball? Oh, man. Rory 2, I would have to really think about that, bro. I don't think I could answer those right off the top of my head. What is up, Matt Helms? What do I think about the Undertaker's comments on the WWE roster? I agree with them, bro. What brand keyboard is that? This is it is a Yamaha, bro. I have watched, I think I watched at least the first season of Schitt's Creek, Scooter. Troy is going to be on the waiver wire every morning at 1 a.m. Troy, you probably will be, bro. You probably will be. Foxo, I only watched one episode of Better Call Saul a long time ago, and I enjoyed it. I'm going to revisit that, bro. I am going to watch that. Yes, I have been to Yankee Stadium. Richie, yes, I have. I got the Major League Baseball Network on in the background. It is always on in the background. Favorite music, man. I like classic rock, Jordan, but I love all music. Scott, have you watched Cobra Kai? Yes, I watched the first episode of the first season, and I did enjoy it very much. Good day, Swing Nut. How does one get their own disco puppet? I had to get this bad boy made, bro. This was made especially for me. What do you think Cabrera gets to first? 3,000 hits or 500K? Give me the numbers, Bang. Let me see the numbers, and I will tell you what I think. No, Potts, there was not enough room for Mr. Boog Powell. Never watched Shameless. My favorite Michael Jackson song is Dirty Diana. When do you think we will go back to live audiences? I think we will go partially back real soon, bro. Real soon. Who wins the Cy Young for each league? Also, who wins the Platinum Bat? Man, I got to think about those things, guys, because these questions come so fast and furious that I don't really have time to think about them, bro. Man, I think it's great that Paul White signed with AEW. Man, whatever money he made, God bless him, bro. Scott Woodford, thanks for the donation. Have you been to a World Series game? I was at the 7th game of 1991. Never, Scott. Never, never, never. I did get to go to a playoff game in 1999. I believe, no, not 2000. I think it was 2000 between the Giants and the Mets. That's the closest I ever got to the World Series. Good day, Vince. I interview rock and roll bands on my other YouTube channel called The Rocker Diaries. Just did an interview with the original singer for AC/DC, Dave Evans. That is awesome, bro. Guys, I'm trying to keep up with these questions, man. Have I ever listened to Gorillaz? I've never listened to Gorillaz, Fox. So my kids like Gorillaz, but I've never listened to them, bro. There's the Masked Singer and the Masked Dancer. Is it time for a new pilot called The Masked Wrestler? What is up, Mutalock? What is up, Colby? Let's see. Line right now, having gamed in a while. Huffman, the National League this year is going to lack suspense. The Dodgers, Padres, Cards, Cubs, Braves, and Mets. I agree with you, bro. I agree with you. I think the only division that's really going to be open, I think, is the National League Central. Potts just finished The Wire today. That may be my next project, bro. That may be my next project. Okay, Bang Biscuit says 2,866 hits, 487 home runs. Wow, bro, that is close. So he needs 134 hits and 13 homers. I'm going to say home runs, Bang. I'm going to say home runs. My eyes are doing better, Lacey. I got to go to the optometrist, I think on March 8th, and I'll get fitted for the right glasses and all that jazz. What is up, Light Up Bob? What's your 3 favorite Breaking Bad characters? Your 3, well, obviously Walter White. He's my favorite. I love the brother-in-law, bro. I love the brother-in-law. And who else would be one of my favorites? Probably Gus. Probably Gus, bro. Can we talk about the strange resemblance of Disco and Dennis from It's Always Sunday in Philadelphia, the Golden God, and the man? I never thought those guys looked alike, bro. How often do you visit your family members in different states? Not awesome. Not enough, Yankee, especially since the pandemic. Vince, you're taller than the rest of today. My favorite show is AEW. It has great plot twists. If social media existed during the Attitude Era, would you have encouraged Vinnie Mac and kayfabe to tweet heel tweets? Probably not, bro, because I would have thought he wouldn't have time for that. You know, he's got to run a company, bro. What did you think of Mike Emmon Trout from Breaking Bad? I think which part did he play, Foxo? No, I have not, Garrett. I have not. Yeah, the WWE will be leaving Tropicana Field soon. Yes. Yeah, Mac is my favorite character on Always Sunny. Mac Day was far and away my favorite episode. Of course, who hasn't watched the Muppet Show, Big Josh? No, it wasn't hot in the Pope Mobile, Clap Douglas. Good question. He was Gus's bodyguard. God, I'm trying to remember who he was original, bro. Vince, did you make the call to have Scott sign and do introductions for wrestlers when he said the Dudley Boys were the great shit obesity? Yes, but I did not come up with that line. Scott came up with a lot of those lines, Muda. He played Mike, the bald one, the one with Saul. God, I swear to God, I just watched that and I can't even remember who Mike was. Do I believe Barry Bonds should be in the Hall of Fame? Sometimes I do. Some days I do. Some days I don't, bro. Yes, I do remember that, Mr. Broken Stinger. Yes, I do like the Karate Kid movies. Penelope's cone is coming off on Wednesday, Garrett. Wednesday. Swing nuts with a $5 donation. Have you seen the animated Harley Quinn or Star Trek series on Amazon Prime? I have not. Swing nuts. Oh, Mike. Okay, yes, thank you. Mike with the great. Yes, I like that. Yeah, those would be my favorite three. Thank you, original bro. Mike, the brother-in-law, and Walter. Those would be my favorite. Mike was a great character. Thank you, bro. When you told me, when you reminded me about the granddaughter, I remember. What are your thoughts on the crossover between TNA and AEW? Rory, I don't have any thoughts. I really don't watch either product. They're just not on my radar. So I don't mean to sound like a douche, but like I honestly, I don't care, bro. What do I think of the Elimination Chamber? Anthony, believe it or not, I've only seen like maybe one or two Elimination Chamber matches. Beatles definitely over the Eagles. I have not done a video tour of my studio yet, but I will, bro. I'm going back and forth, Mike. I'm looking. Somebody's telling me to look at my Twitch. I keep going back and forth. I'm looking at both of them, bro. Is there any money in a Disco Kill WCW shirt? I don't know. Big Josh liked the Muppets when Jim Neighbors was on the show. Tom and Jerry movie was terrible. Had to sit through almost 2 hours because kids wanted to see it. I wanted to borrow a red band from Stevie. Vince, he's the only former cop. Yes, I know. Have you seen Kevin James' new show, The Crew? I have not seen that yet, D-Man. How is that? I'm a big Kevin James fan. How is that show, bro? What do you think about Fall's new memoirs he's coming out with? Do you think he will come clean? I don't think so, Lion. He just like has little updates in that book. Maybe when that book comes out, I will have Mike Williams on. Guys, hold on a second. Hello? Hey. Okay. Are you going to pass the Starbucks? Yeah, just get me like a grande. That's the middle one. A grande Americano with steamed half and half. Yeah. Okay. All right. Thanks. Sorry, guys. Sorry about that. Let's see. I know you're Howard Stern, Mark. Who's your favorite from the old shows? Man, Fred's probably my overall favorite, bro. I love Fred. I love the guests, though, I think, more than the crew. I love Jesus Twins, Elegant Elliot, Pat Cooper, Tiny Tim. Those are far and away my greatest guests. Would you consider having a cage match with Disco? No. Yes, I've watched Cobra Kai. Have you watched Everyone Hates Chuck? No. The Rock or Mankind. Love them both, bro. I would never choose. Would the AEW locker room have survived the WCW locker room with guys like, no, never, Muda. Never. Yes, there is Dunkin' Donuts by me, but my wife wasn't going to be close. Would Brock Lesnar have been a bigger star than Goldberg on WCW so if it was on WCW? Possibly, bro. I mean, Brock Lesnar is a bona fide star. No, Marzen, I don't like. The only cheese I like is mozzarella. Have you ever watched Naruto? No. You play music. I tried to, but I stink. Thoughts of becoming a writer of wrestling today? Absolutely not interested, Kobe. Have you watched Young Rock? No. Do you still keep in touch with Hogan? No. Will you ever be able to tame Disco? No. God bless you, Anthony. Thank you. What are your thoughts on Rick not getting along with former Four Horse? I think it's sad, bro, but that's wrestling. Thoughts on Batista, bona fide star. What do you think about Scott Steiner, his son joining NXT? I don't know, bro. I haven't seen him yet. Let's see. Big Josh, thank you. Bless you. Vince, can we agree that you and Jeff are the only guys that get under the Glenn's skin? So much for having thick skin. I don't know, bro. Let's see. Boris, as a guy who had to deal with depressions, what would you think? How often are depressions and death wishes the roots of the so-called personal demons and self-destructive behavior in and outside of wrestling? Okay, hold on, Boris. Let me understand this question. As a guy who had dealt with depressions, what would you think? How often are depressions and death wishes the roots of the so-called personal demons and stuff in and outside? Oh man, bro. Bro, depression. I don't really think depression had anything to do with the wrestling business, Boris. I think depression just really had to do with life, man. I think we all suffer from depression, bro. I think we all have our ups and downs. It's just a matter of how we kick out of it, bro. I never got into the Wonder Years. Yes, Potts, I will probably watch the new Walking Dead tomorrow. Yes. Have you watched School of Rock? Are we talking about the movie? Bro, have you changed your opinion on Subway meats being hot and not putting everything? Absolutely not, bro. Space Dave in the house. Why are the Giants dumpster diving? Because, bro, they're trying to spend low and looking to see if they could find a gem in the pile. I have no problem with them doing what they're doing. Have you ever been a belt guy? So what were some of your favorite belts? Guys, I could not tell you one belt from the other. Will Jeff Lane finally blow up on Disco if it continues in the way it is? Yes. Have you ever wanted to be a wrestler yourself? No. School of Rock, the movie. Yes, Jordan. I am a big Jack Black. Mark, is Bruce Mitchell coming to the brand anytime soon? Not anytime soon, bro, but me and Bruce have talked. Troy, thanks for the bits. Freitag says, Vince, you're right. I'm wrong. Sorry for the confusion. I just had to clear that up. No, Lacey, I just haven't had the time, man. I just have not had the time. Now I got to get prepared for these drafts, bro. I got 3 drafts. I got to start mock drafting. Have you spoken to both Conan and Devon? I have texted both Conan and Devon, but I have not spoken to either one. What do you think about CM Punk? I hear people say he's over. I never saw CM Punk in the WWE, Foxo. Never watched any of that stuff. Who would you want to book right now in All Wrestling? Nobody. Vince, do you think HBK wouldn't have changed his personality after marrying Christian because many people said HBK was hard to deal with in his wrestling days? Bro, I think we all get older and wiser, and I'd like to think we all change for the better. Yes, Conan really did believe I worked at a CD warehouse. I like Ryback a lot. Not only as a wrestler, as a man, he speaks his mind. I like him, bro. Yes, Shaq, I am totally aware of that. Conan and Disco when it comes to me and why I got in the wrestling business, Conan and Disco don't have a clue whatsoever. I got in the wrestling business because my video stores were going out of business and I needed a job. That's why I got in the wrestling business. If Blockbuster would not have moved in close to my video stores, bro, I would have never gotten the wrestling business. I would have been working at my video stores forever. I loved it. I love the work. I love the stores. I love that industry. I would have been doing that for a long time had it not been for Blockbuster. Is there anything that you're responsible for in wrestling that you now regret? No. What's one interview you haven't done yet that you want to in the future? Crazy. I don't know. It's not wrestling related, though. I could tell you that. Your thoughts on Jericho? How much longer can he keep wrestling at a top level? Well, I don't think he's wrestling at a top level anymore. Conan and Disco kind of bash you this week. Why are they mad? Hector, X them. I don't know what their problem is. What will it take for WWE to cover some low ratings to just collapse everything and start over? Why would Conan lie on YouTube, Meltzer? I have no idea, Mike. You could ask Conan that. What were your thoughts when you worked at WWE Livewire? It was fun. If you were a new writer, how would you become a writer for wrestling today? I would not recommend being a writer for wrestling today. Do you prefer working at WWE, WCW, TNA, WWE? Have you ever considered doing a wrestling fetish podcast? I just did it. Vince, do you ever think about getting Kurt Angle on the brand? Well, he's working with Conrad now, bro. Let's see. Have you restarted the fasting gimmick? A little bit, Reverend, but not strict. Jeff, cutting a fiery promo on the brand would be money. What do you have in store for Ocho tomorrow night? I may take a day off tomorrow night, bro, with Ocho. I might take a Sunday night off tomorrow night. I don't know. Giants over or under 500? God, Willie, I would love to see them. I really think they're going to be close, bro. They were 500 last year after 60 games. I don't know if they can keep that up. I think they can, bro. Yes, my business was great before Blockbuster moved in, D. Huffman. Yes. Big Josh was on Get My Go today. I'm probably in minority here, but I'm partially taking Disco's side with the Jeff disagreement. Disco only wanted to hear Meltzer's report on Conan. I also understand Jeff's point of blue. I think the blurps are on, Mike, aren't they? Hold on. Okay, they should be on now, Mike. All right, guys. I'm trying to keep up with everybody here. Love the content. Just started following you. Thank you, Crazy Uzo. Yes, I really did the fetish podcast, bro. Mr. Russo, if WW House came to you and asked you to help with creative via Skype or whatever, would you do it? No travel at all? I might consult, bro. That's the extent of it, bro. That is the extent of it. Jericho doesn't need to rest at a high level, but he does make a great character. What do you think? I agree, Scott. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you? I was like, do you not even know how to fucking produce this shit? Oh my God. Have you ever tried to interview The Undertaker? No. Who's your Mount Rushmore? I don't know. Whatever happened to Scott Casey Gale? Scott's still around, bro. Let's see. Thanks for the blurb, Michael Durbin. Is there something that's not around anymore that you miss? For example, I miss going to video. Yeah, I miss going to video stores big time, man. I think they're going to make a comeback. Game over. I really believe that video stores are going to make a comeback. I believe that. Man, I tell you, Conan's promo on live this week was life changing. See, Conan no longer taking bills from the wrestling business. Love it. Yes, I enjoyed that promo as well, GTA. How does the fasting thing work? You got to eat within a window, Lacey. You got to eat within a window. Man, the best case scenario is 4 hours. It's hard to do, but once you get over the lump, it's very doable. Hey, Vince, I want to say that you are a creative genius that said that people keep this rose. You not realize that every company brought. Well, thank you, Green Cat. I appreciate that. Is it true mostly that Vince McMahon only wants female talent he met at a local Hooters? That is not true. Do you think Velvet Sky drinks too much on their podcast? Mike, I've only seen their first podcast so far. I don't think so, bro. Has someone ever approached you to write for a TV show after you left wrestling? I did write a wrestling pilot for Foxo back in the day. Have you heard Undertaker's cameos? Yes, I have. No, they were cool, Jay Bracken. Those guys on Wrestling Fetish were cool. Did you ever confront Conan about lying about you to Meltzer? No, Boris, I never did because it was really speculation on my part until, Disco just confirmed it to everybody on Friday. So he confirmed it, bro. So it, up until that point, it was just what I thought. But I didn't know for sure. So no, bro, I haven't confronted him because I kind of just found out about it. No, Frotega. We will constantly be turning on each other. Don't take this the wrong way. Uh-oh, here we go. Let's see what this says. Don't take this the wrong way, but would you be able to adapt to a PG rating show if you were writing today because your writing here shows were for adults? Yeah, Kobe, it's really not that hard. Go look at a PG rating show and what you're allowed to do.
Me neither. I don't. Because apparently.
Who was that? Mike, who was that? They're nowhere close, bro, to the PG line at all, bro. Let's see. You and Vince McMahon to have an hour-long conversation for charity? Oh, sure, I would. I would talk about it. I have not heard Stevie Richards cameos. Top 5 drawing plays of all time. Oh my God. See, I got to think about those things, guys. And there's so many questions I can't think about them. Yes, that's Troy, right? That's Troy. Mike, thanks for the blurb. Troy, thanks for the blurb. Ty Reed, thanks for subscribing. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. What percentage of talent are working con for his money? Oh, my God. A large percentage, bro. Do you see Khan's recent tweet about how excited he is about 800 views with the big show? I did not see that tweet. If Vince did not say to you, hi, Renee, take care of your kids and just gave you time off in mid-1999, would you still work for WWE for a few more years? Yes, I would have definitely not left. Vince, should I listen to your Wrestling Fetish episode? I think you should. I thought it was pretty good. Thank you, Kobe. Favorite record to listen to, The Beatles, Rubber Soul. What's your favorite YouTube channel? I like Mike Williams, bro. I like the Sage of Quay. I love Mike. I always want to put Mike over. I am not going to write another book. I Will Clark over Jeff Kent. When you can do a podcast with Mark Maron, bro? I wish, bro. Are you kidding me? I'm not at that level. Hey, man, I think those girls, I think Velvet and Angelina are very open and very honest, bro. Mike, the soft cone did not work, Mike. It did not work. It was a disaster, bro. What one wrestler that joined the AEW would really shift the power? None. Were there any positives about working with WCW or TNA? I mean, bro, I enjoyed working with, my friends back then. Would you take a job as a screenwriter on TV today? Leandro, those days are long gone. They're not hiring 60-year-old screenwriters. Yes, I enjoy doing the show with Dr. Chris, Mike, very, very, very much. What was your best memory with your Papa Russo? Playing a lot of baseball as a kid. Broken Singer, would you ever confront Conrad Thompson for egging Bruce and Eric on to bury you all the time? He seems to be a mark like Meltzer. Stinger, I don't care, bro. I don't care about that shit anymore. I don't care what those guys say. It was great working with Jeff Hardy. How old are you at heart? Probably 16. Did Wrestling Fetish reach out to you after the Better Call Sal episode? You did. Well, they tweeted me talking about that. Thank you, Chris. Jim Davenport or Gabe Kapler. Well, bro, I got to see what Gabe does, Third Wing. We got to see what Gabe does, man. Still very, very early on in the job. I never worked with John Cena, Rory. I would not know. No, I have not talking to Steve Austin in well over a year. Did you ever come up with a WWF or WCW pay-per-view name? Oh, yeah, bro. I think we came up with all those WWE names early on, bro. Yes, Mike, I'm going to order some more signed figures. I'm going to get some more. So if you're interested, just go to russosbrand.com and you can order one, bro. Oh, wow. That's cool, man. That's cool that Orezi is going to have funk on his show. That is cool. Yeah, Lacey, I get right up in the cone. I annoy the shit out of her. I get right up in her cone and give her kisses. She doesn't like that, bro. I met Conrad in person. I thought he'd be bigger. I also asked him during the show with Tony finding Q&A why Conrad referred Meltzer so much and said Meltzer was full of it. Do any current WWE talent reach out to you for creative ideas? Not AEW talent, but WWE talent, yes. Eyes coming along good. Yankees will be good this season, Tony, man. They could be really, really good. It just depends on their pitching. Never saw Wentworth, favorite Beatles album, Rubber Soul. What is up, Spear Cross? Do you still have the Mark's Tears coffee cup? I think that broke, bro. I don't think I have that anymore. Leandro, I'm not a big soccer guy. It's just, it's a little too slow for me. Any advice about moving out and being on your own? Yeah, bro, it's exciting, Brandon. It's really, it's a sign of growth, man. And we always have to keep growing and taking that next step, man. If that's what you're going to be doing, you should be excited about that, bro. Is there an AEW talent that does catch your attention? And what do you think of Big Show jumping? Anthony, I don't watch AEW anymore, and there really isn't. And, good for Big Show, bro. If he got a big paycheck, that's great for him. What are your thoughts on the Superstar Hotline and when they ask you to make predictions in the magazine? Thoughts on Stanton? Stanton's great, bro, if he could stay healthy. Have you ever met Billy Jack Haynes? No, I don't believe I have. Yes, baseball definitely should have a salary cap, Hector. It's ridiculous that they don't. I haven't watched Access TV in a long time, bro. Yeah, no, Scott, that was just a joke. The Goldilocks video was just a joke. I love Goldie. Goldie loves me. Everything is hunky dory. That is just a joke. I do not watch the Smart. Oh, the Smart Busters. Are those the guys that did a couple of videos about me, Jobber? If they did those videos about me, I watched those videos. I don't watch the NBA, but I do watch the Nuggets when they're on. I'm looking to buy a Rodecaster Pro and Mike as a shoot. Absolutely, Tony. 1,000%. I love my Rodecaster. Yes. Do you like pasta? Yes. How long do you think AEW would last? Bro, it's hard to say. I mean, Tony Khan has deep, deep, deep pockets, man. So it could last a very long time. Yes, I have eaten inside at IHOP. When am I going to play SmackDown versus Raw? I don't know, bro. I only got the old NES games, Anthony. I prefer 60s Batman. When will I retire from broadcasting? I don't know, bro. I don't plan on it anytime soon. Did you invent the wrestling term swerve? Nah, I think that was around long before me. Edge versus Roman is the right match. I would love to. I would love to see the WWE hire Stevie Ray for commentary, bro. I would love to see Stevie Ray go there. Yes, I did meet Adam West, Leandro. Yes, I did. The Diva will never come on the show, Jay Bracken. No. Did IHOP have any one-legged waitresses? Bang Biscuit. Hold on, bro. Hold on. Let me read that again, Bang Biscuit. You ready? Does IHOP have any one-legged waitresses? Oh, you guys got a lot of questions tonight. I'm trying to keep up with this. Have you ever thought about coming on with your own whiskey or alcohol? No. Is that a small blue guitar behind you? Yes. Say the Russo brand sends you a PlayStation with the game. Would you play it? No, because I'd have to figure out how to hook it up. Yes, Stevie Ray was gold on inventory. Now, I might take a night off tomorrow night. I need a night off, bro. Would you have filed an injunction on Disco? Maybe. I don't remember that, Muta. No, James, I have no desire in the world to ever do that again, bro. The most disgusting thing you ever ate. Wow, Leandro, that's a good question, bro. Would you ever want a Funko toy? Yeah, bro. I think that would be really cool, Brandon. I like Funkos. Yes. Do you think The Rock can turn the XFL into a successful football league? Possibly. I liked working with Nicole Bass, Tommy. I had no issues whatsoever. I have not seen the Mortal Kombat trailer. I don't know, Tony. You guys have to ask Disco that stuff. You can't ask me why he acts the way he does. I don't know, bro. Yeah, Rory Toe. I try not to ship outside of the US because it's just so expensive, bro. Yes, Mike. The Hardy Boys were great to work with, Christian. I never watched the Monday Night Wars episodes, Disco. No, we auctioned off the Pew Cat. Oh, yes, Boris, all the time, all the time. Boris, I will say this. If you were being honest with your friend in an attempt to help your friend, and they could not deal with the truth, bro, that's not on you, man. If you were doing it for all the right reasons and they weren't acceptive to it, I mean, that really is on them, bro. It's not on you. It took a while to write the books, bro. I have not seen Machete. I know the movie, but I have not seen it. That's a great question, Christian. I have no idea. Whatever's in the dude's will, bro. Was there any time you and your wife think of divorce? Never, Leandro. Never, 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 never even close. Never close. Besides Hagehead, who was your favorite villain in Batman? Big Josh. Mad Hatter used to scare the crap out of me. False Face used to scare the crap out of me. Remember them, bro? False Face, Mad Hatter. Besides Egghead, who was my favorite villain? Wow. Probably, I'm going to say King Tut. I'm going to say King Tut, bro. What made you a God-fearing man, Vince? When he changed my life, Muda. When he took over my life. I have the WWE network, but I only use it when I want to see something on a pay-per-view. Do you think it's harder to make a handwritten book or an audio book? A handwritten book. How did I know my wife was the right one? Oh man, bro, that's a hard one to question because I just knew, bro, you know? I don't know. I don't know, Deborah. I know I recently got interviewed for a different China documentary that a woman was directing that I felt very, very comfortable with. I'm not sure what's going on with that, though. Do I think I could survive a few days in the woods in a survival situation? Not too many, bro. Not too many. Who was the sexiest woman on The Sopranos? Probably Christopher's girlfriend, bro. You were talking about fasting. So, what does a typical day of eating look like for you? Bro, I try to eat as late as I can. If you could push it to 11, that's awesome. And then I try to have my last meal at 3. I try to do it in a 4-hour window, but that's hard, bro. Man, Moody, you really should read my book. And I'm not saying it to sell books, but I really, really talk about how I was saved in detail. I can't answer it here in a few questions, but my book, Forgiven, is on russosbrand.com. You could order it. I really, really, really get into that, bro. I like Breaking Bad over Sopranos. Sandra Bullock, Alicia Silverstone, or Julia Roberts? Sandra Bullock. Was your best friend Jeff the best man at your wedding? Yes. Never watched that, Lacey. Yeah, Reverend Smiley, you should try to close that down a little if you can. That's a big window. If you can get that down to 6, that would be great. Was life easier after letting God take over the wheel? 1,000%, Muda. 1,000%. What's your favorite TNA pay-per-view that year? Oh, bro, I don't remember one from the other. I really, really, really don't. Never watched an episode of Game of Thrones. Yes, Foxo, I autograph my books at russosbrand.com. It's right there on the screen. You could order a book from me and I will sign it and I will sell it out to you myself. Send it out. I didn't mind Skylar and Walt Jr. A lot of people didn't like Skylar though. 4 people dead or alive for a dinner party. Who you picking, Vince? Man, I got to think about those questions, bro. Dead or alive? 4 people dead or alive. Jeez, bro, that's so hard. 4 people dead or alive. Groucho Marx, John Lennon, Janis Joplin, Groucho Marx, John Lennon, Janis Joplin. Elegant Elliott. How about that, bro? Will Clark over Matt Williams. I don't hate JBL. I never hated JBL. Brandon, don't say that. Favorite character on The Walking Dead was Rick. Yes, Tommy, that is true. No, I was scared, Leandro. I was in New York when the whole Son of Sam thing was happening. Everybody was scared. Vince, best advice to get over a relationship. Just know that if it was meant to work out, it would have worked out. So it's a good thing that it didn't work out and you found it out sooner rather than later. If it was supposed to work out, it would have worked out. It didn't work out because it wasn't supposed to work out. Have I ever watched Gordy Shore? No. Yes, GTA. I spoke about that on Chicken Necks. Instagram, a wrestling historian. Thank you very much for the donation, my friend. Which wrestler from the New Blood did you think had the most potential? Man, bro. Bro, so many of those young guys in the Natural Born Killers were so good. Thrillers, Jindrak and O'Hare, Chuck Palumbo, Mike Sanders, all those guys, bro, had potential out the yin yang, bro. Who ditched the 6-sided ring to 4 sides ring in TNA? Well, when Hogan and Bischoff came in, they did not want the 6-sided ring. No, JBL did not. Yes, I think. Well, Cole's not dead, Foxo. He's just not on the show, but he's not dead, bro. All the girls were very, very easy to work with. Yeah, Kidman, Vampiro, they were all great, bro. They were all great. Yeah, I got to talk to Scott. I've not spoken to Scott in a while. Dark Side just resubbed for the 29th month. Thank you, bro. 29 months strong, bro. Would you bring back anything but freaking wrestling? Perhaps, perhaps. All right, guys. I think I'm going to wrap this up in about 4 minutes. I think my wife just got home, and I've been on here for about an hour. So I will wrap this up in about 4 minutes. Nick Aldis said the 600 ring was the hardest ring he worked in. I could understand that. Do you think Elaine from Seinfeld was attractive? Yes. Do I think WWE Hall of Fame is a work? Yes. Would I ever consider joining the Army? No, I am a wimp. What's your favorite piece of memorabilia? I don't know. What wrestler that you worked with do you still keep in touch with? I still keep in touch with several of them, bro. What is up, David Byrne? My favorite tattoo I have, that's a good question, Muda. I love them all, though. I really don't have a favorite. I don't know, Rise over here. I don't know about that. Good night, Scott. Good night, Lion Ratton. Yes, I did hear about Lady Gaga and her dog walker and her doors, Lacey. Take care, Dark Side. Yes, I did hear there is a boom in baseball card prices, Lion. I did hear that, bro. Thank you, Jose. Thank you very, very much. Very nice that you say that. Thank you, Tony Man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, Foxo. What was the idea to getting the puppet? I like the disco puppet, bro. Is Hogan more difficult to work with Flair? No, bro. Like I don't like getting into who's difficult to work with, bro. So we all have our moments, bro. You know, we all have good days and bad days. I'm sure I was a pain in the neck to work with some days, bro. You know what I mean? We all have good days and bad days, man. It's no different than when you go to work. You know. I did not have any input into any of the WCW music. Thank you, Michael Huffman. It was a couple of $100, I think, for the disco puppet. I have done a couple of church speeches, bro. Yeah, Hector, I might take a night off. We'll see. Take care, Pots. Good night, Jay Bracken. Thank you, Kobe. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Will you open your wrestling? Never in a million years, Rise Over here. I'm not interested, bro. It's just I don't do it anymore. It's just not what I do. Instagram. No, it wasn't. I don't even remember that, bro, to be honest with you. All right, bro. I am going to wrap this up, man. I want to thank you guys for joining me. Guys, I hope you check out russosbrand.com, patreon.com/Russo TWC. Remember, guys, starting on Monday, Better Call Khan is going to be exclusive on patreon.com/Russo TWC. You are not going to be able to see it on YouTube anymore. So check that out. Guys, thank you for the cheers, for the support, for the bits, for coming on here and spending some time with me. Always remember, Freitagger, you're right, I'm wrong, bro. Roy, thanks for the cheers.